Jungle day, jungle day. What's up, everybody? See, if y'all were smart, you would just wait until I showed up. Because the poll is always going to run into there, so someone's got to close it. Oh, someone's got to close it. Nice. Rigged. Rigged. I know, I can't vote in my own thing. Also, I have infinite ink drops, so my little ink drop thing has the little infinity. Okay. Sorry, my hole punch is in front of me, and it's badoinging already. Good morning. How are y'all? It is a horribly rainy day. You can tell how dark it is in my room based on the rain. So hopefully we're going to get through this last bit of the storm without losing power here. We've been good so far. The last bit's blowing through right now. Another 30 minutes, we should be out. But it was bad behind us. It was bad behind us pretty severely. So hope everyone is okay that was out in the path. But yeah, after literally in the next 30 minutes, we're going to be done for the weekend. The ATL should be good. All my friends are texting me this morning. I've seen I've had airport conversations. I'm bringing you things conversations. So yeah, it's one more sleep and we're there. So that'll be good. Is everyone good this morning? Thunder and lightning? Yeah, big boomers. Big boomers. Flash floods, driving to carpool this morning was horrible. I drove this morning like Elizabeth. Elizabeth has her learner's permit. She drives all the time. She loves driving. She was not driving today. It was that bad while we were out this morning, and it continues to be. But we're almost done. You'll be on there on Saturday. Say hey if I don't see you first. All right, hope you're coming early because I really will probably be bolting by noon. So hopefully y'all are driving over early. It's snowing like crazy here. That is crazy. That is crazy. Not sure if I'm going to make it to the show. Death in the Family. Oh, Needle Girl, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. Good morning, Vlad. What are your thoughts on the Pilot V7 high-tech point cartridge system? I think it's one of the best fountain pen ink cartridge rollerball type systems. So it's legitimately good. So that's what I think about it. If you can acquire it. That's kind of been the kicker. They kind of come and go randomly, the access to them. But for that type of pen, I have the Schmidt roller mechanism in here, right, friends? Here, let me switch it over here, even though we're not set up yet. So this is the rollerball mechanism to use cartridges. So right, it has that connection, but that Pilot is better than this. And this one's actually pretty good. Not Final Hurrah? No, because I didn't have a table there. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't have time to run a table this weekend because of my life schedule. So I'm driving up tomorrow morning, be there around lunchtime, and then leaving lunchtime Saturday. So I don't want to be working for the few hours that I'm there. So Yoseka tends to have them. Good. So yeah, definitely check that out. Because they're good, just like JetPens is good about sourcing things from the Asian market. So it's really, really good to have that type of access. What is that in your pocket? It's my Pilot 912, the PO nib. So I guess it's, so I have fishies here. I got burbs. Did we decide if this is an alligator or a crocodile? I think it's a crocodile, right? And we got spoonbills. So, are you excited for prom? I'm excited for it to be over with. It's all the prep stuff is just annoying. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. But I mean, when you're dealing with teenage girls and their teenage dates who are just clueless. Yeah, my wife is being tortured right now. Is it postcard day? No, I'm not going to have time to write today. Although I do owe somebody a postcard because their partner threw it out before they got to read it. So now I'm going to write them another one. We're not going to name names, though. Did you get your shotgun down for the date intro on Saturday? I'm not tracking that one. Are you going to be clean? Oh, yeah, the shotgun down. No, I know the kid. He's been over here. And they're not even boyfriend, girlfriend. They're just friends. So yeah, no weaponry at our household. So, yeah, and it's not gonna be like a bunch of kids, so that's good too. It's gonna be like 2 kids and like her and her girlfriend and their dates. They'll come over here and get ready and have pictures, and then psh, see ya, see ya. So, yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's why I got to be back, just to be able to wrangle. To actually, really, to keep my wife sane is will I judge him based on his pen choices? That's a good question. I should talk to him about that. Nice kid. I mean, I like the boy she's going with. I'll just squirt fountain pen ink at him. I'll get a lever filler. Morning, Schmevelin. So yeah, so we're doing that, and then me and the wife are going out. Once they are gone, we're going to some friend's house, and then the next morning I'm going to the beach for like 2-3 days. So I am hectic this weekend, starting tomorrow morning. Weejo Creates, good morning, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I am ready for Atlanta. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be cool at night, so I'm thinking about, like, it's gonna be nice during the day, cool at night. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'm looking forward to it. So I talked to a friend this morning. I've talked to many friends this morning. I talked to a friend that's not going to be there, but who is hooking me up with the Esterbrook needlepoint. So here's my question to you. So instead of what's your intentions with my daughter talk, it'll be what's your top 5 stationery items? Facts. So here's a question for y'all. I'm going to get an Esterbrook needlepoint nib at the Atlanta Pen Show, just the nib. Should I bring my own Esterbrook, like my sparkly, awesome unicorn Esterbrook, or should I buy a new Esterbrook for the nib? Debate it. Talk amongst yourselves. Debate. Or y'all can vote. Someone can make a poll. I'm not gonna make a poll. But I have the nib held. New nib needs new pen. Silly question, right? Kinda. But like none of the ones are speaking. Assume the nib is silver tone. I have my choice. I will choose silver, but I was told I could choose. They'll hold one of each. Don't get another Esterbrook. Any chance you might go to SF? Yes, there is a chance I might go to SF. Is it just Yovo? Yes. New pen. Would you still use the old pen or get a whole new one? Get the blue Art Nouveau. It's a really pretty pen. It's not totally me though. Like what do I have? I have the lilac, and then I have, what did they call the Montana Sparkle? Montana Turquoise Sparkle? Whichever that one of the first ones that came out in that diamond cast. Those are the 2 that I have. And I would bring the Montana one. But I don't want to bring a pen. If you have one, if you get another, give it as a giveaway. Yeah. You should at least take your own Esterbrook. Or, new pen, keep the nib, then send the pen part to Sarah. Are there any new Esterbrooks out? Like, besides the Nouveau? Like, what Esterbrook should I be even shopping for? Like, I'm really happy with the ones I have. I'm also bringing my spoke pen. I could just put that nib in there, right? Wait, who has prototypes? Esterbrook has prototypes? There were some one-offs? All right. Who has them? Kenro themselves or someone else? Okay. Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna leave my Esterbrook here. I think that's the move. I mean, like, it wasn't gonna be the move, but I was like, I don't need another Esterbrook. If I bought another Esterbrook, it would be to give to somebody. I don't think they'll sell you prototypes, but they'll probably let you look at them. Gotcha. Good morning, Toasty Treat. We're deciding if I need another Esterbrook, which I don't need another Esterbrook. I mean, I guess there's something that could, like, twist my arm, but I got 2. The Esterbrook I have is the Lilac. Hide It From the Wife. That was a great clip. Thank you for Toasty Treat for sending that. I put that on Twitter. That was hilarious. So I have the Lilac, which is, the purple, marbly looking one. And then I have the Montana Turquoise. I don't know the name. Need isn't really an issue. At this point, I'm trying to thin the collection. Any of us need this stuff? Hell to the no. Heck to the no. Let's see if I can find the one that I have. I mean, the lilac one's pretty common. Y'all can find that one. I have a lilac slim. It's pretty. Yeah, I love my lilac. Let's see. Can I find a picture? I think it was Montana Sapphire. Is that the name of it? Yeah. This is the one I have. Sea glass looks pretty great. I do like the sea glass one. Yeah, the sea glass might get me. Sea glass would be a good one. Although Sarah, you already have that one. Rip. What is this one? SD Gold Rush. See, I already have the lilac that's kind of purpley. So my lilac is pretty close to that. And I don't love the black one. Oh, that... But... Like, for my personal use, am I going to have something better than this? I don't think so. I don't think so, chat. Esterbrook SD Sparkle. Rocky Top, Gold Rush. Okay, well, we'll just poke around and see. I'm 100% getting the nib. So it is on hold for me. And then I'll check at Kenro to see if they have any prototype barrels they're selling. Yeah, Rocky Top is really pretty. But like, the watch one's really pretty too. Yeah. No new pen, put the needle point in that one. Yeah, I mean, that's my best one, right? That's my pen, right? That's a me pen. Brad keeps that pen for his personal collection, so it should get the fanciest nib, right? In my opinion. But it's going to be interesting to see with the Esterbrooks. They're big pens, right? They're, you know, they're not overly large, but they're big, like more so than like what I normally use. So generally, with the bigger the pen, the bigger the nib for me, the way I write, because I write small, right? So having a big pen with a small nib generally doesn't work out well for me. Andrew was the beneficiary of one of my favorite big pens of all time that had a small nib. Well, he had a bigger nib to put in it and bought the pen off of me, right? So it's just like I can't use. There's certain combinations that don't work for me, regardless of which parts that I like. Can't wait for your review on the Esterbrook needlepoint. Yeah, so what's the deal with that one? It's not like a straight up needlepoint. It had something to it, right? Was it two-sided or something? I don't know. Something about how Kirk shaped it or whatever. I think it'll be like the Franklin Christoph needlepoint. Well, that's the one I use the most often because it's steel and it's a number 5 nib and it fits in my Y Studio resin or my Y Studio brassing. That's what I use a lot. I really do like it there. So we know we have acquired the needlepoint, so I'm happy about that. Everything else is up in the air. That was number 1 on the list. Number 1 on the list is officially scratched off. It's just if I can, maybe I can get both nibs, I can give one away, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have both. I think I have my choice. So someone's doing me a favor, and they're my friends. All right, so today I'm going to figure out this notebook situation, this paper situation that I want to bring. So let me make a little bit of room here and show y'all what I am up to, what I am contemplating. So a while back we decided on our, I guess I should show y'all this up here. It's a little bit easier. All right, so we ended up going with the ARC stapler. I'll show you the disc bound system that I have, the William Hanna has for this hole punch. So this is the hole punch we decided on for the notebook that I have. It's the Staples Arc hole punch, so that'll be good. My pal Rich from River City Pens will be in Atlanta. Okay, for sure. I'm not familiar with River City Pens. I know Brad from Mythic Pens will be there, which I'll finally get to meet him. See, he only lives like 45 minutes from me, and I've never been over. So that's my hole punch, and I'm showing you that there because it's hard to show under here because it's so big. But what we're gonna do here is Bork and Bork stream giveaway. Let's go. Bork Ben Bork stream giveaway. Let's go. Let's see. Do I have anything Atlanta Pen Show related to give away? I'm trying to think what's in the ice box that might be related somehow to the Atlanta Pen Show. You know what would be related to the Atlanta Pen Show? How about, I know I have some of these. How about a Notco Tallulah in the purple, pink, and blue? How about I give that away instead of going in there? Something, I want to do something Atlanta Pen Show related for the giveaway. I would have to go through my prototypes. I don't have a clue what I have there. We can do that later. Like, I have them all, but I just don't know what's there. But if I give away the Knock, I know I have some Tallulahs left, right? So it's the purple with pink zipper and blue interior. So let's give that away. Even though I don't have one to show you, just pretend that's it. So I can show y'all just so you know what you're giving away. So that's the most Atlanta thing I can think of. Excuse me. So it's this. Let's give one of these away because I know I have some left. So this is the Tallulah. And it's like 2 pen slots, little card pouch. Really dope little case. In this exact colorway. Hey, look at that. It's a Mark 1 and a pen type B in there. Who took those pictures? All right. So let's give that away. Thank you, Miss G's. Notco. Giveaways open. Where will we get petite note cards? Oh yeah, there's my screen. I probably should have changed the screen. It doesn't matter. But there you go, get to see. All right, I'm looking at something Brian's sending me. Sorry, I'm reading texts. All right, sorry. RIP petite note cards. I know. I haven't had those in forever. I don't even think I have like a stash pack of those. Here we have a case that fits note cards we don't make anymore. Well, it fits your business cards, Tony. I know you business really hard, so you need to like business more so you can use the card slots. Seems like a good idea to me. But that so there's a little teeny tiny Moramon that fits in there, I think. Your friend loves the Nox seed that I gave her for Christmas. Nice. Moramon makes, what is it, A7? See if I can find it real quick. You have less than 10. That might be more than I have. Although I probably have some like floating in some cases. You can get some of this stuff. The A7, modified A7. I think these fit. I'll need to double check now that I'm saying that. Need to think about that. There's a little Kakuyo pad. Yeah, and there's a little, one more. I think there's a little Rhodia that fits. The smallest Rhodia. I think Rhodia makes an A7. So I think those fit. TBD, TBD. You can get business card size note cards, but I haven't tested any of them. Yeah, I mean, they likely are terrible compared to ours. I mean, not going to lie. All right, pick a winner. Awful Otter. Awful Otter. You win. Winner, not Kotalula. Second time winner? Two-time winner? I'm thinking not first-time winner. What do we think? I'm thinking not first-time winner. Anyone? Thinking second time. Awful Otter, if you're there. If you are who you say you are, please acknowledge if you truly are you. Your 4-year streak of not winning continues. You are not alone. You are not alone. Although, if Awful Otter's got to show up. We might run it back. Brad, can I purchase one of those remaining Tallulah cases from you? Possibly, yes. Shoot me an email. Don't see them in chat. Okay, let me look. All right. It looks like they bombed out. Looks like we're gonna redone. I'm not gonna make y'all re-enter. We're just gonna rerun that back. Ooh, turns out I needed that posture check. My legs were not in a good shape. Folks here like Ryan Krusak pins, right? I'm really considering purchasing Quatrain soon. Absolutely, we love Ryan Krusak here. All right, let's run this back. Let me just refresh this, make sure they didn't just like drop out and pop back in. Yeah, I don't see them. All right, we're gonna run this back right now. We're gonna pick another winner. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? June Word Weaver VT. That's got to be a first-time winner. I don't recognize that one. June Word Weaver. Help wanted, please. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. June Word Weaver VT, you here? Are you present? You gotta say present. And you get a cross-off ramen. Don't make me cross it off 3 times. What's up, Momo? Don't make me cross it off 3 times. Maybe they're in a storm. Doesn't seem to be in chat. Let me check. Brad, I'm really liking the MD block memo pad. I'm gonna get one when I need some more. Notepads. I'm gonna grab those, which means soon, or when there's more stuff I need to order from JetPens. Definitely rigged. All right, what are we doing? June Word Weaver. All right, we're gonna re-enter. We're gonna reboot. Yeah, they're not in chat. All right, let's. This is rare. This is a rare occurrence. Let's reset this. All right. And you're going to re-enter just so we get an accurate, allegedly accurate count of who's in the chat. All right, you got to re-enter and go. Exclamation point raffle. Re-enter. Re-enter. The iridescent pearl is dreamy. Nice. Nice. All right. We're about to run out of ramen space. About to run out of ramen space. 2 down. 2 down. Don't you know I have paper to punch this morning? We got to get on to the punching part of the program. Punching part of the program. I can say that, but I can't say sit, slit. I need to save that. I mean, the clip is saved, but that was so... I rewatched that. That was so funny. Silly me. A new type of kerthunk? Yes, different. This is more of a crunchy. This is more of a crunchy kerthunk. Shim sit. Shim sit. Does your arc have an A5 setting? Yes. I'll show it to you when I switch it over there. But it's marked. It's marked on the little guide. It's marked on the shim sit. Very light snow in London today. Wow, that's pretty rare, right? Just took a sip of water thinking it was coffee. Which would be worse? Taking a sip of coffee thinking it was water is probably worse. Brad D, didn't realize you were on the freaking Twitch. I am totally on the freaking Twitch, Lazao. Totally on the Twitch for like 3.5 years? Question mark? 4 years maybe? Not quite 4 years. Wait, spoke gear? What are you talking about, spoke gear? Okay, well, Brian says, okay, live now, so yeah. Okay, spoke gear. It's been in my... That's what I've been working on this morning with Brian. We're going to try some, what do you call them? Like, make as you go with, like, just one of those, like, print shop things. Last I talked to you was, like, 10 years ago. I don't even know who you are, Lazao. Do I know you? But I've been around a long time. I am old, people. Yeah, on demand. Thank you, Rewizzles. Was that the word I was looking for? On demand. So we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Just we did a cool logo, cool like graffiti style logo. You know how I roll, Slumberland Studio. I'm really good at keeping secrets right up until I tell you all the details. Nice, Lazao. I appreciate you. I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, we still doing the pin thing here. So yeah. Do you know if anyone will be live streaming or walk around at the pin show? Ink Dependence Mike on YouTube will do a Friday afternoon. What time will he do it Friday afternoons? Does he do a different show time? Does he do like a 2 o'clock or does he wait till like 4 o'clock on Friday to do it? 4-ish? Okay. So yeah, if someone can grab that link for me and throw it in there so y'all can see and Rory Hawk can check it out. I'm going to try to be on there with him, say hey, with my twin. So someone grab Mike's link. That way you can subscribe and you'll get notified when he goes live on YouTube. All right, let me pick this winner. Andrew Kuhn. I know we can give that away to Andrew Kuhn. Or he's here, I'm pretty sure. You're sub to Mike? All right, good. Lazao, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Glad you found me. Andrew's definitely in chat. Yeah, he's probably just not paying attention. And I also have Andrew's address. Third time's the charm. We're giving it to Andrew, even if he doesn't reply, because I know I have his address. And he'll actually use it, I think. Or give it to someone who will use it. All right. So that is the Tallulah for Andrew. Don't tell him he won. Don't tell him he won. Re-pull it so I can send it to you. Let's see if he's not in chat, I'll do it again. He's in chat. He's in chat. He's not paying attention. I think his A2 paper animated and came to life and is strangling him to death right now. Was that a little over the top? Just ordered the RKS Shed Antler Quatrain with stubbed M. Nice. So I have one of the Shed Antler L14, 16s, something like that. So yeah, that's the one I have. So I really like that pen. It feels well. What else can like giant size paper do except like envelop you, mummify you, right? I don't know. He uses large paper, and I think it just like came to life and probably got him. A big paper cut, that's way too nice. The largest paper cut ever. All right, speaking of paper, let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe every winner gets ghosted out of chat. All right, so who was asking me about the A5 marker? So mine, I don't know if you can see it in there. I do have an A5. That says A5 if you can't read it. There. So whoever was asking me about the A5 marker on there, this one does have it. All right. So what we're gonna do today, if you're not familiar, or if you're new here, this is a William Hanna planner, and it is a disc-bound system, and you can use a disc-bound hole punch to make pages for it, right? So what I've done here is I had punched some of these pages earlier, and did I take out some of the used pages? No, I have not taken out. I'm gonna take out some of these used pages. I don't need to bring these to the show. So let me figure out what I got going on here. All right, so let me do a quick audit. Let me think about this. All right, so what we need to do here is note what paper I have in here, because I don't have enough dividers for all the paper, right? I got 3 dividers in here, but I have more than 3 types of paper I want to bring. So what this is in the front is life bank paper. So what I'm going to do is on the first page of each, I don't have the washi that you can write on, but on the first page of each section, if you will, or each paper change, I'm going to do this. So there's a marker. And then I'm going to take this. I don't have any posted tabs. And then I'm just going to put a note around here that this is life bank paper. So I know behind it, so that I know from there until the next tab, because I'll put a different type of paper here and I'll start its page with that too. All right, Sayoli, a little bit late there. Good attempt though. I do need that writable washi. I've bought some and I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure I bought some, but who knows. So the paper that I have in here right now, let me notate. So I know this whole section's life bank, and it goes in the front because it's my favorite. All right, this section has 2 papers in it. So is this the Clairefontaine Triomphe? I believe it is. What's in here? No, this is the Clairefontaine Triomphe. So this is a Kakuyo. So this is Kakuyo printer paper. I could Sharpie the washi itself. So this second batch. Hey, look, it's Andrew. Shh, everyone, shh. Kakuyo business paper. All right, so that's what's in this second thing. So, and I can tell the difference between this stark white paper and this stark white paper, which is Clairefontaine Triomphe. This one, oh, look at that, all that bleed through. We're gonna get rid of that. I may not have much more Clairefontaine Triomphe. All right, but this is the Kakuyo business paper, A5. So you can just buy like a ream of A5 paper. That's just good quality paper. How much does one of these reams cost? Like a little bit over 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Pretty like super reasonable. Yeah, Andrew, you won the Tallulah. So email me. Winner. I didn't re-roll yours. Alan should go with the gifted sub to Andrew. Thank you. All right, so this is Kakuyo Business. Long time since I caught a stream. Can I be a weirdo and ask you to say friend of the show? Friend of the show. Hey kids, do you like memes? Are you a friend of the show? Yeah, we couldn't do another ghost winner. I'm not gonna really stack these too much like tabs because I don't know what order I'm gonna go in. So this is Kakuyo. Let's call this Kakuyo Business. Kind of like Lord Business. Kakuyo Business. All right. So then we have, do y'all know the full name of the eSleek paper that Anna used for this project? As of right now, the Kakuyo paper is $17.98. Okay, so it's 500 pages. Hey, look, the sun came out. So I told y'all about 30 minutes. Kakuyo Business. And then we have the eSleek. Was that the name of it? ESLEEK? So this is... All right, so that's that. Then over here, we have the Clairefontaine Triomphe. So we can put something else in this category. I think this is the last of my Clairefontaine Triomphe. I use that for a lot of, I've used that for a lot of ink reviews in the past. So we'll run this at the top. So why am I doing this? Why am I bringing so much different paper? Because when we sit down at night and test things out, people may want to try different things. If I was just bringing like a testing notebook for me, like at the pen show, I'd bring like the Life Bank paper because that's what I enjoy writing on the most. But if I'm going to share things, I would do that. I just trim my nails. I normally have longer fingernails. I've done a nails of Instagram post before. I have weak nails though, so they break all the time. How to go find the eSleek? Oh, I think I didn't put a C in it. Thank you, Rewizzles. E-S-L-E-E-C-K. I did E-S-L-E-E-K. Good enough. All right, so Triomphe. So we'll put something in here. All right, and then this last one that's already pre-punched and in here. This is the Good Mormon croquis that I like. The off-white, really awesome for fountain pen. If I have more of this, I should probably find some more. I don't think I have any today. But this is the croquis. Today is the 90th day in a row writing gratitude lists and daily journaling. That is awesome. I love that. All right, so we've sorted what's in here. Now we're gonna add stuff. So things to add. Number one, original Tomoe River. So I have a couple of packs of this stuff that people have sent me. So we're going to punch some original Tomoe River first. All right, so let me scoot the... we'll put this in the Clairefontaine section here. So... we'll get a healthy dose of this because I'm sure it will be popular to pass around. All right, I need a test punch. If you try to pin a link where you try it on all your papers or just a few. So if I am checking out something for me, I will use the bank paper because it's kind of a firm paper and it's got a little bit of texture to it. And that's kind of like my favorite writing paper. Ink, I don't mind seeing it on Tomoe River paper, but I know that may not be like fully representative. Ink, probably still like, I like the bank paper as kind of like my universal paper. All right, so this is the disc-bound hole punch. That's what it looks like when you slam it down. I just did this as a guide just to make sure I have it measured correctly. It looks like I do. It looks like I left it pretty similar from last time. And the way, if you're not familiar with the disc-bound system, you just set it over the disc like this and just push it through like that. And that is very, very well lined up, properly lined up. So yeah, like if I'm doing something for me, I'll test it on bank paper. All right, so then we'll grab, this doesn't, I forget how many sheets they recommend for this punch. It's not a lot, but Tomoe River's pretty thin, so. All right, so then we'll take that and we'll just transfer it right over to the notebook like this. So again, the first time I ever saw a William Hanna planner was at the Chicago Pen Show. My friend Dan Don had one, and this is exactly how he did it. He had like, hey, let me show you this paper, and then had like a sample of it. Right, so it was cool to be able to experience that, and I was like, what is this notebook? And then here we are, many years later. But this is how I recall him doing his. Maybe not this many different type of papers. Plus, I think he had some sketchbook paper because he liked to draw and used a lot of heavy inks and watercolor washes and things like that. So he would use some sketchbook paper too. All right, so I put this in the section here with like the Clairefontaine Triomphe. So we're gonna just kind of separate those. Put a little mark here. Fan of A5 grid paper, so I'm going to do some of that too. We have a lot of different paper styles. It is not a William Hanna punch. It is the Staples Arc Punch, ARC, that I got off of Amazon. But it matches the disc. William Hanna actually doesn't sell their own punch. But a lot of the disc-bound punches are similar in style and shape. What is a WH punch is William Hanna. Oh, sorry, I reread the same question again. Never mind. So yeah, they don't market their own punch. They sell Atoma. I think they have Atoma punches available, which are the very, very expensive. What happened to the little metal tabs you have? I still have them. Those would be good. Those would be good for this. I just don't have any in here. That's a good call, though. Those are really nice. They're so thin. OG. So we'll see how much other paper I put in here. And if I still have room, I'll add more Tomoe River paper, just because people will probably want some. All right. One thing I want to add is some plotter paper, since I'm not going to bring my plotter, but I think the paper is exceptional. And it's already hole punched, so I think we decided that I could just reverse the punch. I could just punch this side and put it in here. So should we do blank or a grid? Let's see. I'm gonna do this life grid. So the other papers I'm gonna do the plotter, I'm gonna do the life grid, and then I'm gonna do some of the Moroman dot. So should I do grid or blank? Let's do blank. You could bring your plotter and let people touch it. I could. I'm trying to pack light. So let's just do this. Give me a good chunk of that. I agree with Toasty Treat. I mean, I agree with Toasty Treat too. I'll think about it. I know, it's pretty thin too. I'll think about it. Under consideration. It was the mango. You cannot touch the mango. All right, so where can plotter paper go? We can put that in the back. Well, no, I'll put the other one in there. We'll put it in the front. All right, again, right? You should always agree with Toasty Treat. Why light? You're driving, right? Bring all the things, because I don't want to carry around a bunch of stuff. All right, test punch. Even though I know it's lined up right, I want to see if it's going to work with these dots and with the size of the paper. So we have some terrible looking, aesthetically horrible idea, but I think people will like to test this out. So yeah, that's good. Question I always like to ask fellow writers for you. What is the difference between journal and diary? That's a really good question. And y'all feel free to chime in with that. I don't keep a diary, so I can't really say. So I just journal, and I see a journal as everything. So I don't keep separate thoughts like in a diary. You can't just punch over those holes. I don't want them to tear and fall out, and I thought this was cleaner. I mean, yes, I could, and yes, it would fit, but that ship sailed now. Where were you a while ago? I was just worried about it tearing through here, so not a big deal. Again, if I give someone a sheet of paper, it's already punched through, and they can just say, look how dumb Brad was. Silly man. That silly man did this silly thing. Because that's what he does. All right. So we're going to do plotter. I know. It's, the next time I do something right will be the first time I do something right. Got to share that my pin for the day is a black spoke icon with a brass sleeve and groove grip, and it's lovely to write with. Thank you, Podcast Planner. I really, really appreciate that. I love writing with those pens. I don't know. I'm a spoke pen fan. What do you know? I don't like the word diary, so I use notebook or journal. In a weird way, I kind of agree. Like, I don't mind the word, but I don't find it functional for the way I use things. So, yeah. But now, yeah, as I'm older, like Reed Wizzles is saying, I think diary less juvenile, but more of a personal feeling, even though a lot of companies will just straight up call like their journals diaries, like just because of this, it's more of a size descriptor type of thing. So this is plotter. Okay. I'll think about bringing the plotter. say that as I shove it up there, like I'm not going to bring it. All right, so I'm going to bring some of this Life Grid notepad. So any of this A5 stuff that's easily perforated, I have no problem putting in here. Some of them are glue bound pads, like the bank paper, the Clairefontaine glue bounds. These will be perforated. The Mormont will be perforated, things like that. So it's just, I think this is a neat paper and something I like. So, but I do want to try to have clean perf, so I'm just gonna pick off like one sheet at a time, because I'm particular that way. And we won't need too much of this. I don't think this will be a favorite. Oh, I want the name of that. All right. So you've made the decision on if the pen makes the ink or if the ink makes the pen. So I will tell you the impetus for that question yesterday in 1 second. Oh, this paper. Okay. How do I line this up? I need to do a test run of this one. Let's see if that works. Clearly the nib makes the pen. Fair. Let's put this here. All right. So this is an A5 notepad, but the A5 is the full length of the notepad, so the page is a little bit short. So I just tried to guess lining it up, and I guessed okay. So I just tried to middle it, and did okay there. So we'll do the rest of them now. Although I did put it on upside down, that's gonna bug me. There is a little bit more of a buffer at the top of the page. Oh, see, I just ripped that one straight off. Rip. Literal rip. All right, let me put the name on this, and then I will tell you the impetus of that question. So this is Life A5 notepad. Note bad. I'm going to keep that. We're going to keep that. Note bad. Life A5 notepad. Are those colored dividers the William Hanna dividers? Yes, they are. I just don't have like a billion of them. So that's why I'm taping these up in between. But yes, those ship with the notebook when you order them. All right, so the question was, does the ink make the pen or does the pen make the ink? So what happened like 2 days ago or yesterday is I was dying to use the Pilot Juice 0.38 millimeter blue black cartridge. And I know that cartridge is in this pen. So was I using this pen because of the ink that was in it? Or did I really want to use the pen? Was I jonesing to use, hey, the Tactile Turn Stealth? And I was actually jonesing to use the cartridge. So would I have picked this pen up if that ink wasn't in it at the time, right? I don't think I would, because I wanted to use the cartridge. So that day I chose ink, right? Some days I say, hey, I haven't used my Tactile Turn Stealth. I don't care what's in it. Let me use the Tactile Turn Stealth, right? So that was kind of the thought behind the question, which, I mean, there's really no thought behind the question. It's because it's all independent, right? So, but what I was really wanting to use was the refill that was in here. So I chose that day the ink. The ink made the pen choice for me. I did not choose the pen. But there's certainly days where the opposite's the case, right? So that's all. No grand explanation other than that. But I did find it interesting, at least, to consider. Oh, look, you can write your name in here. Brad. Nice. That's a coffee stain. Coffee stain. All right, so I think you would go find a pen to put the ink refill into so that you could use the ink. Yeah, because, like, it's yes, and it's no, and it's both, and it's neither, and, like, there's a million different things it could be. All right, so this one is a spiral-bound notebook. Moramon also, it's just a really good writing paper, and it has a nice perforation, so I'm going to steal some of this from the back of this notebook and punch it in here as well. Super good perfs. Who makes the best perforation? Don't say Rhodia, because that's the wrong answer. These are really good and really clean. Someone makes a more micro perf than this one. That's even better. Kakuyo. I mean, these are just like super, super clean. Leave this here for a sec. All right, now we need to check the size on these two, because the A5 may not be the actual paper size, which it's not, but the length is good. Okay, the length is good on this one, just not the width. Whew, that was a kerthunk. All right, so this is Moramon's Spiral Note. Perfs creep me out and make me not buy a notebook if it has them. That's funny. I get it. I mean, they don't creep me out, but I do think that's valid point taken. All right. So this is Moramon's Spiral Note. So not only do I have a book full of paper samples to share with people, I now have a book full of paper samples for me to just go and grab something or continue to use. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 different types of paper in one notebook. So that's pretty cool and pretty fun. I think we have room for more Tomoe River. You can't have enough there's no such thing as too much Tomoe River for a pen show, so I'm gonna go ahead and I got enough room to fill this up and still have it close pretty well. So let's add some more of the Tomoe River. My sister's not a stationary person. When I was at her house, she had a Moramon gift from someone at work. That's awesome. So is that someone being nice or someone saying like, "Ooh, sis, let's correct some issues we might we might have here"? Was it a gift or a statement? I enabled my sister during the pandemic. It was fun to see. Nice. That's awesome. All right. Again, no such thing as too much Tomoe River at a pen show. All right. So is there anything we can think of that might be reasonable for me to add to this notebook that I haven't already? So we have a bank paper sample, we have Tomoe River, we have the Kakuyo business paper, which I think is a good thing to sample. We have the Mormon Croquis. We have the vintage Sleek. We have a good range. Is there something I'm missing? Sister got you into nail polish during the pandemic. That's a good one to get into. Did you add the Sanson paper sample you have? That is so smart, Miss G's Crafties. Hold that thought. I'm going to grab that. It's A4, but I can fold those up. Y'all are going to get a chair stream real quick. I'm going to run to the restroom real fast. I've been drinking a lot of water. TMI. Be right back. Clairefontaine I have. So I have the Clairefontaine Triomphe. So here's the question. Is Cal in there? I don't have any loose Cal. Do I? I'll bring the little pad I have. I can throw this in my notebook. So here's the question on the Sanson. Am I allowed to share it? Perpnep, I think I gave all those out to the reviewers. I didn't keep any of the Perpnep. Rhodia, I think there'll be enough Rhodia. So yeah, I have the Sanson stuff here. So what I should do, whoops. What I should do is let people try the Sanson, but not remove it from the notebook. That would be funny. It's like, I'll let you try this, but you're not allowed to keep it. I'll bring my sign. You're not allowed to keep it. I don't have black and red. I have never bought black and red just because I dislike the aesthetic. That's just a personal thing. The paper is just always well recommended, but I just can't get over the aesthetic. I just don't like it. Handcuff the sands into your wrist. Yeah, so here's the question. Boy, I only have like 3 sheets. Punch the short length and fold it in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was going to ask y'all. Just fold it in half or cut it. Let me see how much I have left. UGA sucks. It's not even that. I'm inundated with red and black all day. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep 2 sheets and bring 2 sheets. That's how little of this stuff I have. But I will bring it. Yeah, just go ahead and cut it so I can hand it out. What if I tie it to the notebook? Bauer, dear Twitch, recommend this may be either the best or the most dangerous. It's both. Ask anyone here. It's both. Welcome. Glad you found us. We talk about pens and paper and stationery and top secret Japanese paper. First contact in the USA. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. All right. So it's the best for me, but worst for my wallet. Any experience with the Lihit Lab A5 paper? I don't think I've tried that. Sarah, have you ever tried the Lihit Lab? Ooh. Anyone ever tried the Lihit Lab? I made some vinyl stickers for the Atlanta show 2020, but didn't get to give them out. Are you going to be there this week? This weekend? I mean, there was good reason you didn't get to give them out. I am going to go ahead and cut these. I pasted a 2 on the O. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I'll definitely learn more than I can ask for and have to convince myself not to buy new pens and paper. Well, good. If you have any questions, let us know. We're super open to answering anything and everything here. Do you have a brew command? Yeah. Thank you. So these are some of my favorite stationery peeps. All the stationery streamers you could ask for. So go give them all a follow. They're all amazing people. You have tried it. Is it any good? All right, I'm going to ruler tear these because that will actually be straighter than my cutting. And then that'll be the side that I perforate, that I punch, I mean. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not putting this on camera. So I just manually folded to score it, to score them. It was meh. That's what I was thinking. Lots of feathering, head full of ideas. Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking. All right, so then we'll take this side and punch it. All right, and then we'll put this in the way back. Brad, I'll bring translucent sticky notes for you. Oof, yeah, definitely. Naperville with the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub, Napervillean. I don't have any loose Cosmo Air Light, so I'll bring the little Robert Oster pad that they gave me, so people can have that. All right, so we need to be sneaky with this. We'll put it behind the regular Tomoe River. Should it go unmarked? We'll just call it top secret paper. Top secret paper. So first come, first served. Bring some stone paper. Oof. Oof. Should get these letter openers. Let's see. Oh wow, those are cool. I have a E&M letter opener. I don't think I've ever. So I have this. I have a classic style letter opener from E&M, that German stationery maker. They make kind of desk accessories and stuff. Best protect your neck. All right, top secret paper. And we have to spell secret with a K. S-E-K-R-I-T, top secret. So no one can steal it or confiscate it from me. It's contraband paper. This VOD will be deleted after the stream. Top secret. Top secret contraband. There we go. Contraband paper. Good idea. Oh, 2 E's in secret? Dang it. Man. All right. That's 10 papers. 10 different papers in the notebook. And that's pretty full now. Right? I don't like my disc bound systems to like roll over the edge, right? To have curves as long as everything's straight. Like that's how I know that I've packed it enough. Once it starts curving, I don't enjoy that aesthetically. It starts to bother me. Papers start to pull and things like that. So as long as it can fit on the half of the ring, or like, what would that be? Like more like 3/8 of the ring. Yeah. Have you had any luck selling a pin show as an individual? I mean, I haven't tried, but you would have better luck at outside the show doors, like to other like person-to-person sales as opposed to like person-to-vendor sales, right? Because you got to remember the vendors, they're going to be there to resell the product most likely. So if you have an opportunity to hang out with a bunch of people like at night or something, you know, something like that, you know, you're going to have a better chance at selling something. Kind of wish the William Hanna came with slightly larger discs. Yeah, they don't have an upgrade option size-wise. All right, so let me see what I can fit. I'm hoping this William Hanna. You have a metal Falcon for sale? Yeah, like what color metal Falcon? Like, I don't need a metal Falcon, but like what color metal Falcon? Red? Gotcha. I mean, I'd bring it. It's a cool pen. It's just like, just make sure you have your expectations set and know what you want for it and be okay not selling it if you don't get what you want for it, right? So if y'all went to Mike's bag stream the other day, let me move this out of the way. This is what I'm sticking to for the show. It's a no longer available bag that Mike and I got a really good deal on at the time. Is that a gaming mouse I'm using? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't have it programmed to, but it's got like side buttons and the top button. So like it's all programmable, but I don't really like any of the gaming stuff is pretty much PlayStation for me. So I play very little on PC. But if that unpacking game, when that unpacking game comes to PlayStation, we're going to stream that for sure. Athena Sleeps In, thank you for the follow. Glad you woke up in time for this wonderful stream. So this is the Brown Buffalo. The Brown Buffalo is out of business. Is PlayStation better than Xbox? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's just whatever people have. Like, I've just been a PlayStation person mostly. Unpacking is fun. Yeah, that looks like my kind of game. It looks like a fun stream game to just like mess around in and have goof off with your peeps hanging out. So, FleetCom, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So this is a little sling bag that is really kind of tricked out from an interior and build perspective. When we were making bags for Knock, we made a sling bag prototype. And then I saw this and bought it and showed it to Jeff. And we're like, welp. I guess we're not making a sling bag because ours would cost about 4 times the price of this. But this is no longer available. The Brown Buffalo is out of business for a lot of reasons. No bad reasons, but like it's hard. Making bags is tough. But it has a lot of cool compartments, cool pockets. This is a small bag that really packs a punch. It really fits a lot of stuff. It's got pen slots, notebook slots, all kinds of little things here. So like we can put our little William Hanna notepad right here, right? And then we have the larger back pocket that I'm hoping to goodness this fits in here. It should. Oops. So that should fit in there, no problem, right? So the William Hanna in there. We have the Brasstown pen roll. That's probably going to go in here. I don't know. I'll have to rearrange this however I want. But it's going to fit like a ton of stuff. Like it's padded in the back here. Like this is probably, you know, more like a little tablet or electronics pouch, something that needs to be protected. Bigger pouch here, and then some more interior stuff. So this will just be something I can carry around, just have a few things in it so I can keep my hands free. Having your hands free at a pen show is really great. Oh, there's also a front pouch for accessories. I'll put my pen addict button on here. And then it has the across the chest front snap. So this will be like the across the chest snap. What if I cram everything I want to carry around? I'm at Petite Derriere. Well, seeing that you have literally every bag they've ever made, I don't think you're going to be lacking for choice. So yeah, this is a cool bag. It's designed really, really well. I hate that the Brown Buffalo's not making things, but he ran into like it's a lot of the pricing stuff that we always have to deal with, right? It's really expensive and really hard to make good quality bags. So yeah, great little bag. Should be fun to carry. Don't want to overpack it because it could get very, very pouchy, but like that's not going to be very big. So yeah, but having your hands free, but also having something to carry stuff in is really great at a pen show. That's why I usually use a backpack. Messengers are a little bit harder unless you can really cinch them in and keep them, you know, across the back. I am not tabling. No. Since we don't have enough time, I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. I'm going to just take the time to chill and hang out more than anything. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. How will I find you then? I look like this. I'll have a mask on. So I'll look like this. So take a picture. I'll put an Instagram post up. This is what I look like. So I'll be easy to find. I'll be the one with the hair like this. I'm also really tall. I'm not super tall. I'm tall. I'm not Carrie tall. Carrie's taller than me. That's helpful. Good. Most important, what shirt are you wearing? I don't know yet. It'll definitely be like one like this. It'll be maybe not this wild. Probably like one of the solider color ones. I want to buy a custom 74 on Saturday, so I'll probably bug you about that. I'll have mine. Hopefully I'll get it modified, and then you can test it. But I'm bringing mine to get nib work done on. Let me do a giveaway while we keep chatting here. I'm not in a super rush, but let me go ahead and do one more giveaway, and then we can keep chatting about the pen show stuff. Hawaiian style shirt with pins on it. Could probably do that. It's funny, like I like patterned shirts, but like a super traditional Hawaiian shirt is almost a little too over the top for me, which is saying a lot. Thought you were coordinating outfits with the twin. I'm out of plaid. I don't have any new plaid shirts. Mike's a big plaid fan. But yeah. So I could do something more subtle with I could do a heavily patterned fountain pen shirt, but it wouldn't be necessarily like Hawaiian style. Rocking the haircut. Yeah, I did get the hairs cut yesterday. And less of me. So yes, for sure. I was in a call for work. What was that bag you just showed? It is the Brown Buffalo Conceal sling bag. It is no longer made. They are out of business. You and Mike need matching shirts. We talked about it. But we haven't. We should do that for like DC. Like if we go to DC, that would be really problematic for a lot of people. That would be super problematic in a funny kind of way. All right, let me give something away. and then we'll keep chatting here for a minute. Then I'm gonna go. I got a lot to do before tomorrow morning. Let's see. Whoops. Did I just lose my connection? I just kicked my cable. What to do, what to do. What to do. So many things. Oh, I know. This isn't the giveaway, but I need to start giving these away with some of the giveaways. I have so many of these. Does this one have the logo on it? Giveaway. I don't know if these have the logo on it or not, but I have this whole bag of Pocket pens. Oh, let's give this away. All right. Brad is bad at capitalism, so probably no pen addict shirt. Yeah, it's a great bag. It was a great bag. Spoke shirt on demand. We'll see. So this is a weird giveaway, but we have a lot of weird giveaways here. These emote pencils for colored pencils were amazingly good for a 0.9 millimeter colored pencil. That normally does not work. I had full expectation when I reviewed these. I reviewed a different color set that they would be terrible, and they weren't. They were good. Killer Sheep, what's up? I'm gonna send your stuff this afternoon. Actually, probably in like an hour or so. So look for a notification soon. And then I have these extra Pocket pens that they made me back in the day with the little Pen Addict logo on there. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, they made these in pencils too. So like I had no expectations that these were gonna be good. They actually feel like pencils, and they actually erase, and they're actually good. So, and then we'll throw in, I need to start throwing in all these Pocket pens to get rid of. So these are just little Pocket pens. Yeah. Actually, I need to throw one in my pickleball bag. So yeah, they're just fun. And they made me some Pen Addict logo ones back when they were launching these a few years ago. So I just found a whole stash when we were going through. Yeah, those pencils were amazingly good. So is one invisible color? No, that's extra leads. So there's a little lead. The invisible one is the lead holder. So there's extra leads for each of these. So these pencils are great. Who knew? Who knew? It's one of those things like, why should I even test this out? It's going to be terrible. Oh, wait a minute. It's actually good, like Slumberland says. I had no clue that they were going to be good. All right, let's reset this. So, yeah. All right, these are for the emote pencils and the Pocket pen, and go. Exclamation point raffle. Feel free to type it in the chat if you would like to win these things. You don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to live in the US. I ship worldwide. And I'm ready for the Atlanta Pen Show tomorrow, people. Actually, Killer Sheep, while I'm thinking about it, grab this. While I have a minute and a half. This way I don't forget. Guess it's best not to have expectations, be positively surprised than the other way around. Facts. Did you double check your hotel reservation? I didn't. Should I? They sent me an email like yesterday saying it was all good, so. But I did not double check. Totally excited for you attending. Have super fun. I will, y'all. I'm really looking forward to it. Any items in particular you're excited to see? No, there's really, like, I'm not going for like anything. I want to see some of the new stuff. I want to look at those Viscontis. Like, I'm never going to buy one, but I always like seeing how pretty they are. You know, that's not in my budget this year, but they're really, really cool. Post pictures. I will try to post a bunch of pictures. Sometimes you get caught up during the middle of the show, and forget to take pictures. I'm going to try not to. forget to do that. Hotel reservations, yeah. So like I got the email yesterday that my reservation was good. So oops. Off topic, has anyone watched Servant on Apple TV? I have not. I did finally start What We Do in the Shadows. I laughed. I've walked through the first 4 episodes, and so far I have laughed out loud at least once every episode. So needless to say, I'm enjoying it. The writing and acting and the style of shoot that they're doing is killing me. Like, my wife would not enjoy that show. Like, we have different like senses of humor. Like I was like, well, I'll watch this and then I'll stop if I think she's gonna like it. And I was like, nope, I'm just gonna keep on plugging through, because I'm sitting here dying laughing at some of this stuff that they do, and she'd be like, what the hell? What am I watching? So yeah, there you go. Vampire version of The Office. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Mockumentary. So yeah, I am anxious to watch it. It took me a minute to start it, just to kind of get going. But now that I've started it, like, I was yeah, it's on. I gotta watch. I mean, Andy Warhol Diaries is on my list. Taika Waititi. Yeah, that pirate show I think is. I've seen everyone talking about it. I think that's one I think my wife would enjoy. She does like the period pieces type of stuff, and even though I know that one's kind of like silly, still on my list. Slumber in Studio. You think I'm lying? I do have it on my list. All right, we found someone who's actually using the journaling tag that I don't know, so we're gonna throw it over there in a minute. All right, let me do this giveaway. Let me do this. You don't love the pirate one? You have Nadra's portrait on your office wall. She is awesome. She's my favorite character so far. She's a badass. All right, where is my giveaway thingy? All right, pick a winner. One Dog Night, Jackie. One Dog Night, Jackie. One Dog Night. You want me to just bring these to the show? Jackie One Dog Night. Jackie One Dog Night. You there? You there? I'll put them right in the bag. Easy to the peasy. Excellent. Excellent. And most importantly, ramen sticky note. All right. What else do we need to talk about for the Atlanta Pen Show? Right in the bag. Right in the bag. There we go. I'm gonna see how many like stickers and pins and buttons and all that extra stuff I can bring. I don't know what else I have to bring. Some giveaway stuff. Gilded Age. She watched that one? I can't remember. She watches all of that. That's always like first on her list to try out, is anything that's like from like pre-1900 in any of the shows that are representing that. Cheerio Water Bus is on. That's the second thing on the list. So it's the Needlepoint and the Cheerio Water Bus. She's done Downton Abbey. The last one she watched was the what was the Russian lady monarch? It's a Hulu show, I believe. Catherine the Great, yeah. So she just watched she just finished The Great. Like she's like this is her. That's her thing. She loved that. I just walked through the room going huzzah, and she would just give me like the evil eye. She's watched Bridgerton, yeah. Yep. The great looked good while I was there. I really disliked the main guy, her husband, I guess. He was annoying as hell. But see, that's how we differ, right? Like she loves the great. Like I should love the great. It's just okay. I love what we do in the shadows. She wouldn't last an episode. So we have very few crossover shows. He grows on you. Gotcha. All right, let's throw it to, I don't even know how to say that. Danny. Danny Tells All. Danny Tells All. That's who we're going to go see. All right. Let's throw it over to Danny Tells All. They use the journaling tag and they're streaming their monthly layout. So let's go see if Danny really does tell all. All right. Y'all have fun. I will talk to y'all on the interwebs this weekend. You know, I'll maybe jump on Instagram Live, do something like that, maybe at night. So you should follow me on Instagram at Pen Addict. I'll probably do some stuff on there, and we'll see. We'll see. All right. So yeah, I'll have fun this weekend. I hope y'all have fun this weekend. If you're there, please say hi, and be good. Bye.
Thank you for the hydrate, Miss G.